Do you hold yourself accountable? You know, we all know those who create their own storms and they get upset and start to blame others when they get wet. Well, I'm going to talk more about those storms, those who create their own storms, and how to stay away from someone else's storm, why that is so important. Welcome to my new video. My name is Irina. And if you're new to my channel, my intention is to help you by sharing insights about life. Everything is based on my experience, knowledge, education, and many other things that I want to share with you for free. I'm speaking my heart and things that I've been through, so I'm speaking my heart, hoping to reach your heart. And if you find any of this helpful, stay as long as it serves you. And if you want to support things that I'm doing, then there are so many free ways that you can do that. One of them is subscribe to my channel, like this video, give me your feedback, and there's so many ways, and I know that you know them. So let's start. Like I said, we all know those who create their own storms and they get upset, they get really, really mad when they get wet and they start blaming everything and everyone else but themselves. And I hope that you are not one of them. First of all, blame doesn't serve. Blaming yourself or blaming others, it won't give you a solution. Blame has no purpose. Then, if you blame others for your own storms, if you don't hold yourself accountable, it is a sign of a victim mentality. It is a sign of a weakness, immaturity, lacking responsibility, among other things. Blaming doesn't serve, doesn't work, and it won't help you to feel any better. When something bad happens, that's exactly the worst case scenario you can do to yourself and to others. When something bad happens, instead of blaming others, try focusing on a solution, not on problem, not on... You should find always the root cause of the problem, and instead of focusing on problem and instead of blaming others, blaming yourself or feeling guilty or make other people guilty, you should be always focusing on a solution. Because, like I said, blaming others, it's like, oh my God, it is... what a waste of time, what a waste of energy. Please hold yourself accountable, because there is no point of blaming. We all make mistakes, and the first step to find a solution is holding yourself accountable, whether you do something wrong or someone else. If someone else has done something wrong, then if they don't hold their self accountable, blaming them, it won't help you. Simply accept the situation as it is, forgive them, yes. Forgiving doesn't mean approving, it means simply acceptance so you can move on, and focus on a solution. Always think solution, keep this in mind. I will give you an example from my life. I will try to keep it short, but just to, have a complete picture. When I had a motorcycle accident, I lost everything in just 1 second. My life was completely upside down in 1 second. Everything that I had from the outside and within was taken away by someone who didn't even felt sorry, didn't even call to see how I feel, and many other things. And it was a storm that I didn't cause it. Still, not for just 1 second, I didn't blame him. And I didn't have awareness as I have today. But back then, I just simply tried to get my life back together somehow. I think that is my way of being. And of course that I had options like we all have, I could stay in bed blaming him and everyone else what happened to me, or I hold myself accountable for my life, not for situation that happened, because I didn't create it, but it is a situation that happened to me, and I just needed to choose what direction will I take so I can move on with my life. Instead of blaming him, and trust me if I say that I know people who've been similar things as I did, and they took their own life. And of course it was a long journey, it still is, and that's not the point of this video. I just want to make you think a bit more that you should hold yourself accountable for any kind of situation in your life, whether you cause it or not, but your life is your responsibility. So I guess that you want to live your life with joy, that you want to live your life as easier as possible. So the only way to do it is to hold yourself accountable and to be responsible for your own decisions. And what to do when you get caught in someone else's storm? Oh my God, when I catch myself in any kind of situation like this now, I just try to run away. Actually, you can't do anything, you know. When people go through life with victim mentality, the only thing that you can do, don't try even to figure out. Yes, I have done that. That's why I say don't even try to figure out, because you're not responsible for their storms. As long as you are responsible for your life and you know that you haven't done anything wrong, the only thing you should do is to save yourself, because when you get caught in someone else's storm, the only thing that you will feel is feeling exhausted as, you know. So you will be like surprised, and you will start to explain yourself. I haven't done why is this happened? No explanation needed. Just simply be aware when this happens. Don't get involved in someone else's drama, because like I said, the only thing that you should be aware of is your life, your actions, and if you know that you haven't done anything wrong, please just stay away. There is an excellent sentence, I think that is actually proverb, and it goes like this: this is not my circus, these are not my monkeys. This is not my circus, these are not my monkeys. Just try to repeat this, and it is helpful. It will actually give you power to get out of that, because the only thing that those kind of people want is to get you involved, because like I said, they are feeding on your energy. They create drama because that is their way of being. It is so exhausting. There is nothing worse than close-minded people. How are you going to explain them something if they are not open to hear that and understand it? So there is no point. You can't help them, but you can help yourself, so step back. Let them fight their own battles. Don't get wet with their own storms, and umbrella won't help it either. So awareness is required here. If they provoke you, if they accuse you of something that has nothing to do with you, run opposite direction. Remember, if you enter in their discussion, that is exactly what they want. It is their way of being, their manipulation. They don't know different. That's their way of communication. That's their way to communicate. They need drama. Can they learn, change? Of course, dear, but that's not your job to teach them. And don't even try to change them. That's their job, that's their homework. That's their homework to recognize and to be responsible for their life and for their own action. Like I said before, it is our mindset, and every mindset can be changed, but we can't change others unless they want to be changed. We can't help others unless they want to be helped. So it is up to each of us to recognize what we need to change to get better every single day. And your job is to be simply in peace with yourselves. There is so much more important to be in peace with yourself than being right, especially when you find those kind of people that maybe have done something wrong to you, and you know that you are right, and by blaming them because they have done something wrong to you. But like I said at the beginning of my video, blaming others won't serve you, especially in situations like this. So stay away, accept and move forward, forgive and move forward, and keep your inner peace. Because if they don't take responsibility for their own action, if they don't admit, apologize and change their behavior towards you, you're just going to waste your time on blaming them and waste your energy. You're going to feel nothing but exhausted. So please choose to always to be at peace with yourself over being right. Be your best mate and don't be the one who is not responsible for your life. Just keep in mind that we can always all be our worst enemy, and that is very often the case. So be aware of that and try to be your best mate. Always focus on yourself, don't blame others, be your best friend, and love yourself just the way I love you, care about you. Love you. Bye.